And we are live!
Yay!
Woo.
Hello everybody, how we do? Lesh, can you do the thing, please?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Hello, hello, hello everybody, what a wonderful Throwback Thursday it is. Hey, what's this you saying here? Oh, cute. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are back with King's Quest Classic. We are playing my favorite of the classic series. We are playing King's Quest 6 today. It's great, it's gonna be awesome. Reminder, it is June, it is Pride Month. We are still selling our Pride merch for a limited time. It's only available for the month, but it's going towards a great cause. All the sales, we're sending portion of the proceeds to the Trevor Project, an amazing LGBTQ plus youth charity that helps people whether they're just questioning themselves or need a very safe space to talk about things. You can also donate directly to our donation page. It's the second link in the description. We're trying to raise just a simple $626 for the month, so every bit helps. Why 626? Because, well, you may have noticed that little Stitch icon on the screen. That's because June 26th, aka 626, Stitch Day, was the day that America finally recognized gay marriage as legal in all 50 states. So on 626, we'll be having our special Stitched with Love live stream. We'll be playing Lilo and Stitch games all day long. We want to reach that 626 goal for the donations. We have a special art piece that is going to be available on merch only for that day. And let me tell you, it's a nice design. I actually ordered a sample shirt, and it came out really, really well. And our highest donator to our donation page directly gets what, Blush?
A commission from me, subject to approval.
That's right. So it's worth it to give a little something, and you're helping people for a good cause. So let's get back into... Oh, look, the Nuzlocke stuff is still up. Let me get rid of the Nuzlocke stuff real quick. Don't need the rules. Don't need that. No. So, yeah. We are playing King's Quest 6.
What was Nuzlocke?
That's the Pokemon.
Ah.
Yeah, Nuzlocke is...
You okay there?
Hang on. Ah, my god. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh my god.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. It's the music.
Oh.
I have the stream muted, so I'm not hearing the echo, so...
Yeah.
Okay, hang on one second. Oh my god. Okay, hang on one second. You're really gonna make me do this, huh, Gabe? Okay, 1 second. Fucking hell.
Yep, it really is gonna make you do it.
It's gonna make me do the split screen thing. Yeah.
Oops.
No, that's fine. It's just, it's gonna take me a second. The previous King's Quest games never gave us this issue, so.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or I automatically had it as the dual screen. I forgot. I apologize for everyone for the loudness of the damn...
Roden! Hi, Roden!
Yeah.
Roden, join the Patreon already. I want you in the Discord. I say it each time, and you say, I will soon.
But you lie.
You
You
lie. You make the blushy sad.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so first off... Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Move this over here. Move Discord over here. Again, I am sorry for this, everyone. Okay, so now let's see here. Oh god, and I apologize, it's gonna be loud again because I didn't have a chance to turn it down because it wouldn't let me. Sound settings, there we go. Let's move you over here. Volume mixer, okay. So let's see here. Much better. Oh my god, okay. This is what you're doing?
Rodan, you will be a possum until you join the Patreon exclusive Discord. You will always be a possum until then.
It's $1.
Okay. Okay. Got that part. Okay.
So we have a question. How are we?
I'm good.
Pretty good. Still healing.
Oh, hang on.
Had my second physical therapy this week, so yay.
That go okay?
It went all right. Next week I get to do strength training. Yay.
Ooh.
Week 6 of healing. Woohoo.
Trying to see if that worked. Should have. Again, I'm sorry for. I know it's just a blank screen for y'all at the moment, but. I know this already. Okay, well, you get to hear it one more time. Hooray! Okay. This is better. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do. Yes.
So we got a question
Okay.
asking, is Fly okay? He's not been on in a while.
If you want to handle that, you are welcome to.
So for everyone, Flat's doing just fine. He's got some stuff going on, so he's taking a break from the channel.
There we go. Nice and easy. Okay. Since that's not working, we'll go with the display. Okay. There we go.
Aww.
What's up?
So Sunny says, just to say, I watch all of your comics, and I love the comics so much.
Aw. Okay. Can
All
you
caps for...
Can you two see the game?
Yeah.
Yes, and it's now on the actual stream.
All right. Awesome. It's not the way I
We
want to
saw
do it.
your...
Yeah, that's the only way I could do it.
Uh-huh.
Could they hear? Can you hear it on the stream? Can you go back and here? I'll go back to the help. If one of y'all wants to listen on the stream to see if we can hear everything too. We should be able to, but still. So
I can't hear anything.
Okay.
Crimson Stefan said she can check.
I gotcha. I'm about to hit the yes, I know all the stuff that's going to bring back to the title screen, which will bring back the music, so.
All I'm hearing is like a little...
Hang on.
Okay.
See if you can hear the music when it comes back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good?
Mm-hmm.
That's on the stream too?
Yep.
All right, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us through that. Here we are, King's Quest 6. Air today, gone tomorrow. So, this is actually really interesting. Quick little side note. This game came out in 92. We're gonna know that it came out in 92 by this opening alone. I present to you... Oh,
long ago, in the castle of a kingdom called Daventry.
I present to you 90s CGI.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you're still not thinking.
Oh.
I suppose I am.
Son, it's been months. You've got to pull yourself together.
Talk about Princess
After all,
Cassandra
you only met her that once.
at the end of King's Quest 5.
Have you discovered anything about the land of the Green Isles?
No. No one's even heard of it. It's like she's just vanished.
I wish I could help. Please try to think about something else, dear.
I'll try, Mother.
Early 90s CGI, man. Oh my god. Don't worry. The game is not in this style. It's just for this cutscene.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just for this one cutscene. The magic mirror.
Magic mirror.
Alexander, I feel so alone. I don't know what to do. Alexander, I wish you were here. Alexander.
Cassima, wait! Mother! Mother, come quick!
Alexander, what on earth? You're white as a ghost.
Mother, I saw Cassima. She was in the mirror.
In the mirror? The magic mirror?
Yes! And it showed me how to find her.
How?
The stars! I saw the stars outside her window. I can navigate by the stars.
Oh, Alexander, if you really go...
It will be all right, Mother. I promise.
Oh god, the water. Ah, the bird!
Y'all remember when this was a top tier graphics?
Yeah, it was like cutting edge graphics. Well, you gotta remember, this game came out on a floppy disk.
Right.
Or at least early CD-ROM.
Mm-hmm.
Setting sail for the seas of adventure!
Prince Alexander sailed the known seas
Damn.
and beyond.
True love, man.
Can't really navigate the stars during the day.
Yeah. But what's this?
Land ho! Land ho! Land ho!
How dare you call that land a home?
Oh dear. And this is why our channel is considered 18 plus.
You're fucking right, it is.
As the ship
You know me, I could have said a lot worse.
day
Oh.
turns to night,
Yeah.
and the sea
Uh-oh.
turns violent.
Oh no!
Alexander! Oh shit! They're all dead!
Oh no!
Oh shit! Here comes the title!
Hi, Luna. Ah, here it comes! Oh my god, I remember when this was the shit though.
I mean,
Oh
think
my
about it. For a game in '92 to have such a cutscene, hey, that was a decent length cutscene.
Oh yeah. Do you know the funny thing? I actually, my sister used to play this when I was young.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I mentioned King's Quest and she's like, oh my god, I used to play that all the time. And I was like, really?
What's up?
So, couple of questions we're getting right now.
Sure thing.
Mm-hmm.
Are fans allowed to send fan art?
Yes.
Just yeah. There's a email in the description. We have one person asking for the Alistair voice. And then people, of course, are asking how we are. We've already answered that. Huh?
It's just still nice for them to ask.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's nice to be asked. We're good.
And I suppose if they want the Alice voice, well, I can whip them up a little something. Oh.
Oh dear.
Okay, I couldn't remember if they actually were going to narrate that or not. Because this game, as you heard earlier, does have narration. Alexander awakens to find himself on an unfamiliar beach. For a moment, he's too dazed to remember how he got here. He's also the birthday boy at Burger King.
Oh dear.
Then he does remember. The shipwreck, the sea. Just as he had seen his men safely into the lifeboats, a gigantic wave picked him up and tossed him overboard into the churning sea. Oh, he saved his crew. That's nice.
Aww.
That was the last he'd seen of his crew. Debris from the shipwreck
Yes.
is scattered along the shore. But of the lifeboats and his men, there is thankfully no trace. He can only hope and pray that the lifeboats survive the currents, and that his men made their way safely back to Daventry. Alright, so...
Fierce. Hi, Fierce.
Hi, Fears!
Fierce Wolf.
Hi.
Okay, so, let's take a look around.
And Luna.
Beach is
Maybe.
fine-grained white sand. Actually, hang on. Do we have... No, we're good. Path leads... Okay, so I'm a little confused.
Hmm?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Is it-
there's something in the sand.
Oh, yeah, this thing just...
See, it just sparkled.
Yeah. Alexander's
Sparkle,
royal
sparkle.
insignia ring lies abandoned in the sand. It must have slipped from his finger during the shipwreck. Fortunately, it was not lost in the sea. Well,
Very fortunate. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach. Okay, hang on 1 second. There we go. 'Cause now it's...
A path leads inland
There
to
we
the
go.
north.
There it is. Okay, so...
A long plank
Nice.
lies on the beach. No doubt it once belonged to Alexander's ship.
I'm curious if it has an option for both. Both! There we go.
In the distance, Alexander can see the peak of a mountain rising up from the base of another island. Apparently, the island Alexander is standing on is part of a chain of islands.
Okay.
The beach...
Now, some people might be asking why both. We do have some viewers who have told us they are a bit harder of hearing, so it's good to be able to have subtitles for them.
Yeah.
They understood this back in '92. What was the game we were playing that didn't? Poppy!
Poppy's playtime.
Poppy Playtime! This was 30 years ago! They got this shit down! Sorry.
Poppy didn't allow for both.
It doesn't have subtitles at all.
Oh.
Well, and even weirder, it had subtitles for a specific spot, and then in an update, they removed those!
Oh.
The grand old tree stretches its luxurious limbs out over the crossroads.
Alright, yeah. Okay.
To the left,
I've
a
never
small
thought of a
village
tree
seems
as
to invite
luxurious.
the weary traveler. In the distance, a majestic castle shines in the sun.
Oh, well, we should go to the castle, huh?
Probably.
I mean, if that's where Cosima is. So for
Cosima!
those who don't know, we are playing as Prince Alexander. He's trying to find his love, Princess Cosima, who we rescued from the evil wizard Mordak at the end of King's Quest V. They're never gonna find me in here.
Oh dear.
So I think y'all are gonna like this game for a couple reasons. Do these guards look interesting to you at all?
They're wolves.
Close.
Two guards take their stance in front of the castle doors. They look quite fierce and have the stiff, blank expression of soldiers on formal duty.
They're not wolves. They're guard dogs.
No strangers may enter the castle of the crown.
Oh dear.
Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards at the castle doors, hoping to learn more about his predicament.
Good day to you, guards. I was cast upon this island in a storm, and I'm a little confused about my location. Could you tell me what place this is and who lives in this castle?
Hey, what is that you say? A castaway? A likely story. We haven't had any foreigners in this part since Alhazred arrived.
Don't be so rude, Gruff. He's not asking for any secrets.
The voices.
You're standing on the Isle of the Crown, lad. And this is the Castle of the Crown. The royal family resides here. Rather, what's left of the royal family.
The Isle of the Crown. But tell me, am I anywhere near the land of the Green Isles?
This is the land of the Green Isles. The Isle of the Crown is the main island, foolish boy.
Then Princess Cosima must live in this very castle.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasure jewel to guard, and we consider it an honor.
Okay. So,
Maybe show him the ring?
good call.
Alexander decides to show his royal insignia ring to the Castle of the Crown guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck, it is the only possible calling card he can think of.
Makes sense.
Good day. I'm Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm an acquaintance of Princess Cosima. If you could just inform her that I'm here, please.
So everyone says.
What?
Let me just look at that ring.
What does it say, Gruff?
Kingdom of Daventry, Prince Alexander.
Ah.
Wait here while I go see what Captain Saladin thinks of this.
Y'all are gonna love Captain Saladin.
Oh dear.
He's important enough that he gets his own little portrait thing like Alex has.
Oh.
Hmm.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
The guard returns a moment later with a majestic-looking creature. Captain Saladin
Also,
speaks
some of
with a
these voices
voice
are
that
gonna
is
be
gentle,
like
but
Disney
reflects
voices.
a will of iron.
Prince Alexander of Daventry, I presume. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country,
Beautiful.
but I'm sure Wazir Alhazred will want to meet you, if indeed you are a friend of the princess. Please follow me.
He's a collie!
He's a collie!
Oh dear.
So beautiful.
Lord Alhazred,
Oh.
a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
What is it that you seek, Prince Alexander?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord.
Notice
But
that
I came
twinkle.
to see
That's
Princess
important.
Casima. Some months ago, my father, King Graham, saved my family and I from imprisonment under an evil wizard named Mordak.
The same wizard that kidnapped the princess?
Exactly. When my father rescued us, he also liberated Casima and sent her home.
Then your father has my gratitude, and that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of your visit.
Well, I came to make sure that Casima arrived safely and to pay my respects. Before we parted, she gave me an invitation to visit.
I have no doubt she did exactly that at the time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Casima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle. Casima's parents both became ill and died while she was gone. Casima is sequestered in mourning for them as befits a princess. She is not receiving visitors of any kind.
Bullshit!
Even if she were, I do not think your visit would be appropriate. You see, it is time for Casima to take her responsibilities seriously. With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree maiden. As was her parents' wish, Casima and I are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together. I assure you, our marriage is all Casima wants now. As a prince and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
I see. I suppose that I was mistaken. I thought for certain that Casima... Well, I apologize.
A young man sees what he wishes to see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time traveling to the land of the Green Isles. May your journey home be swift.
Perhaps I will take the opportunity to look around your fair land while I'm here.
I would advise against that. The kingdom is rather, shall we say, inhospitable these days. But it is your neck. You may risk it if you please. Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle.
I don't like this guy.
Good day.
Give me Jafar vibes.
Well,
That's what I was thinking.
He is Vizier Al-Hazred.
You have had your hearing with Vizier Al-Hazred. I trust you will respect his wishes and not return. I have been instructed not to let you into the castle again. Good day, my lord.
Captain Saladin whispers something to the guard dogs at the castle gate, and they nod with understanding.
I have strawberries.
Nice.
Alexander has a feeling they won't be letting him into the castle again.
Okay.
Instead of going to the town, why not go down that little path down the side?
Over here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look.
Is it not letting us?
Oh, there we go. Okay, it's just to the side of the castle. You know what? It's time. Crimson, give us our first save.
Jafar imposter?
These are nice strawberries.
Impostor!
The side of the castle is one big blank wall.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Those vines, how strong do they look?
Vines have begun to climb the castle's stucco walls.
Because I noticed them on the tower, too.
Oh, yeah.
The vines are too flimsy
There
to
you go.
support Alexander.
Okay.
There you go.
What
What's up?
happens if...
What's
Can we go further down the path or no?
I can try, but like I said, I think this is the, it's just the side of the castle.
The narrow path ends abruptly at a pile of boulders.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
But I do think you're right that this place will be helpful later. Because why would they give you the option to come down this way?
Exactly.
Okay, so I guess let's Head on down.
As someone who makes games, you don't make random shit for nothing sometimes. Especially when it's this kind of pixelated.
Yeah.
Takes ages.
How far we've come from the days of Charlie the Goat, right?
Ish.
Man.
Maybe we should have gone to the town first.
Believe it or not, that actually was the proper way we were supposed to go.
The town, then the...
No, the castle, then the town.
Mm.
Alright, so let's take a look here. We got... Oh! Old lamps for new. Okay, that's good to know. If we come across any lamps, you know. Let's see.
The sign above the door says Ali's Books.
Okay.
The sign says Pawn Shop.
Okay.
An old beggar is peddling his wares in the village. He offers a variety of lamps, all neatly lined up on a long pole.
Alright, so I think...
Old lamps for new!
I think that might be useful to us
Old
later.
lamps for new!
We
All right.
need to get money so we can buy a lamp.
So, should we check out Ali's Books or the pawn shop?
Old lamps for new!
You shut up.
I'm always up for books.
Bookshop it is.
Wait, is it called Ali's Books?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Prince Ali of Liberty.
Well, we already have Jafar.
There's a lady in the window.
Oh, there is, yeah.
The villagers
Pouring
bustle
water.
about their chores. They seem a busy, if somewhat subdued lot.
Luna thinks we should do the next
Oh,
save
let-
as I have strawberries. I have strawberries.
There we go.
Hello. I will be right up.
Okay.
Now, what can I do for you?
An old man occasionally steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under a concealing hood.
That book by the
There's a
fireplace.
small table near the door that bears a sign. The sign has undergone a number of changes. It once read 10 pence, but that was crossed out and replaced with 5 pence, then 1 pence, then free. The sign currently reads, "Take one, please." It looks like the bookshop owner really wants to get rid of that book.
Okay.
Let's talk to him real quick.
Good day, sir. I'm a stranger in this land. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
That is quite a question, young man. Who are you? And what would you have me tell you?
My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby.
You are indeed a stranger. Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown, because the royal family's castle is here. Besides the castle, we also have this village, and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of Wonder.
At least 3? Does no one know for certain?
This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than anywhere else in the world.
That's quite a claim.
Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown, at least, sleep well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and learn about them firsthand. Meeting the leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been much political unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years. Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle.
Okay,
Thank you
see,
kindly, Merchant.
he would have told us
for
that
all
too.
your
So.
good advice.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more.
Wise words. You were talking about this one on the table?
Mm-hmm.
You
There's
have what?
a book entitled The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages on the small table in the reading area. It appears that some regular customer likes that book.
All right then. What were we saying, that, Grim? You have what?
So, I'm curious about the guy who keeps looking at us.
Okay, well, let's talk to him.
Good day, sir.
The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
All right then.
So, should we grab the book?
This one?
No, the book
That
that says, yeah.
Let's see.
He just wants to get rid of it.
Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Oh, yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so, good sir.
Really? Thanks.
Let's see if there's any other interesting books over here.
These shelves hold a collection of oddly titled guidebooks. Alexander notices such books as How to Become King with Little or No Rupees Down, Finding the Right Girl with the Right Dowry,
Oh, God.
and Why Good Princesses Like Bad Wizards.
Hmm.
Anything we can take over here?
Alexander is not interested in those self-help books.
What about over here? Any more books?
A collection of children's books fill those shelves. Alexander is a little old for those children's books.
I'm just curious if we can look at a bunch of different things. Clearly different shelves mean different things.
Volumes of poetry are on display on this bookshelf.
Poetry.
Thinking of
Oh.
Cosima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry.
Aww.
He reads, Thy hair, thy lips, thy beauteous face, and all thy studied female grace have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast. Not bad.
Aww.
And another. Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow they her earthly bed, oh, that she were not there.
Aww.
Yikes. And another. What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and binds my heart with links so tight I cannot live without the sight of you?
Damn.
What nameless thing has captured me and made me powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee? The name of love
Rodan.
cannot apply. Its commonness does not decry the haunted, hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you.
A little close to home, that one.
Alexander
Aw.
returns the love poem book to the shelf.
Oh.
These shelves hold a collection.
No, not that. I want the...
It
A
was
page
the...
has fallen from the poem book and now lies on the floor.
Hmm.
Alexander picks up the fallen page. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book.
I see that old volume has lost another page.
Huh.
You may keep it if you like, sir. I have glued the stubborn thing back in place 2 times already.
Aw.
I do rather like it. Thank you, Merchant.
Well, alright then.
What about the 2 shelves, the Mysterious Strangers decks, too?
Let's take a look.
Mm.
Assorted travelogues and biographies are arranged on these shelves.
Okay.
These shelves hold a selection of cookbooks. A well-padded leather chair, a small table, and a fuzzy rug have been arranged into a cheery reading area near the fire.
All right then.
Okay.
A plaque bearing a merchant crest hangs over the doorway. The bookshop owner must be proud of his credentials.
All right then. You know what? I know we haven't done a whole lot, but we've done some stuff. So let's go ahead and save again. Blush, what was it we have to call this one?
I have strawberries. Yeah, they're in season here at the moment, so my mum and my nephew went strawberry picking.
Nice.
Oh, that's so
They're
cool.
really good. They're nice strawberries.
Alright, I guess we should check out the pawn shop then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Unless we want to go further down.
I mean, we're right here. What do you think?
Might as well check the pawn shop.
Hey, what's up, bud? Oh, look at this
Bring
beast.
the
Among
bear
other
feet.
pawn shop curiosities, the stuffed bear makes an ostentatious display.
Moto likes you.
An elegant little glass dish decorated.
Okay.
The dish is full of green mints offered for the enjoyment of the customer.
Oh. Can I have one?
Alexander takes a mint.
By the way, that's a sign that we did the right thing.
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
Oh. Interesting.
A flute, a bag, a brush, and a pot.
Yeah, let's
The
take a look
pawn
here.
shop's counter is made of Alexander.
This looks like a vial. It's a paintbrush, a flute, and I think there's actually a bird.
I see you have
It looks
noticed
like a
my
bird.
mechanical nightingale. She is made of plain tin, but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine. Barely distinguishable from the real thing.
Huh.
Have you
Haha,
an interest in
Rodan.
tinder boxes?
Oh, it's a tinder box.
This one is only slightly
Ooh.
battered. It holds a good supply of flint, a sturdy striking pad, and even a candle in case you find yourself with naught else to hold the flame. The flute is only made of plain wood, but its notes are fine and true.
All right then.
Ah, yes, the painter's brush. It was well used by one of the island's best painters. There's a lot of creativity in that brush, and its bristles are still in good condition.
That's important. Okay. Let's talk to this guy though.
Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I can tell you she is in a dark time. Without the ferry, communication between the islands has ground to a halt, and so nearly has my business. Why the long ages of peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it is beyond me. But then, I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days.
You know what? Fair.
How abide you, good merchant?
Quite well, though a purchase would not hurt me any.
How abide...
Quite.
Okay. You know, let's take a look at. We haven't looked at all the stuff that we got. So, what is this book exactly that we got?
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the bookshop.
Very useful. Okay. Well.
He wouldn't want to sell his signet ring.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't think he'd want the other stuff though. I mean,
Would you be
Well, the
interested
poetry?
in trading for this book?
let's see.
I am afraid not. Books are more my neighbor's line of work. After all, I would not want him selling curiosities.
Fair.
Very fair.
I think he might say the same thing about the poem.
If
But
Alexander wants to exchange one of his possessions for an item in the
Oh.
pawn shop,
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
I have little call for love poems in these stressful times.
okay. Well, obviously he's not gonna want the mint that we just gave him, or that he just gave us, rather.
Yeah, the only other thing is the ring. Which I don't know if we really want to trade.
Well, look. How about this? let's go see what else the town has to offer.
Yeah.
And we can always come back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear about your damn old lamps for new, okay? Don't want to hear it. Oh, hello, person.
But it's old flames for new.
Hello, person.
There's a young girl in the yard. The girl is dressed in a long, plain orange robe with a thick headdress. From the appearance of her clothes, and from a skittish, fearful look about her, Alexander gets the strong impression that she is a servant, or even worse, a slave.
Aww.
The serving girl appears to be stealing a quiet moment tending the rose bushes.
Oh.
You lazy thing! Get back to work and stay away from those roses!
Aww.
I've told you 1,000,000 times, those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you! You've still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning! And get your veil back on! No one wants to look at your face!
So
Yes,
mean.
stepmother.
Oh. So mean.
So this is a Cinderella story.
Red roses
Yeah.
beautifully cover the top of the house's fence and gate arbor.
Can we go in?
Alexander has not been invited to pick the family's roses.
Okay, fair. I don't think we can go in. I don't think we'd want to with that woman. Let's go this way.
So we've had Aladdin, Cinderella. Where else are we gonna go?
You'll find out. Oh hey, person swimming. Cool.
Hey, stranger, come
Oh.
join me. The water is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
That's helpful.
That is helpful.
Let's save though. Grim.
Storybooks galore.
Story books galore. All right, so what do you think? Should we go for a swim then?
Maybe try the boat.
Well, yeah, Ali did say to talk to the ferryman. This guy said he
I
could
mean,
take us
he-
to the next island.
I check the boat first and then go.
I mean, we did just save. What do you think, Blush?
True. Check the boat first.
The battered old sail doesn't look like it's ever going to catch its second wind.
Well,
Oh,
Come on,
Okay.
jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
Do it.
okay.
Considering the poor condition of the shore, it looks like the easiest way to get into the water is just to jump off the pier. The powerful currents grab Alexander. Struggle as he might, he feels himself
no.
being pulled out to sea.
Oh no.
Not a very good swimmer, are you?
Help me!
Sorry, I think not.
Oh, you bitch.
oh wait.
As his head submerges for the third time, Alexander finds himself pondering the wisdom of going out on a limb for a stranger.
And I will say, this game
Fucking
is also really cool for one thing. We are at the underworld.
Tickets.
This is the death screen.
Alexander couldn't
Oh.
handle those currents. That boy must be an unbelievably strong swimmer.
Or he's a siren.
Oh. His eyes
Come on,
twinkling.
jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
His eyes twinkling.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, his eyes twinkling.
What are you waiting
So
for?
ignore
I
him.
said I'd show you how to get to the next island, didn't I?
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait over here.
Can we walk onto the boat?
Oh.
That's
Whoa.
strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared. Oh well, perhaps he just dove under the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you want?
Alexander promises himself that he will not go home until he has
Okay,
determined what Casima's feelings are for him, and if she needs his help. The boat does
not reply.
boat does not. Alexander
Go away! The ferry's out of business!
Bruh.
Alexander feels his pockets carefully to make... Alexander...
I said the ferry's out of business. What do you want to keep bothering me for?
The boat does... Alexander...
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
There we go.
My name is Alexander. The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
You say old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I guess it'd be all right if Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
My pants look
What
like my
is it
skin.
you wanted to talk about, young man?
Look at his pants do look like his skin.
They do! They do!
There's something on the table that's bright.
There's a rabbit's foot on the table.
Shiny.
Seems the ferryman is counting on a little luck.
Oh my god, that's a lot of car.
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Hazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I don't think she'll ever see water again.
But why are the islands feuding?
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing. 'Tis a real shame. Things used to be so friendly.
Then this unrest is recent.
A few years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater.
But there must be some way to get off this island.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map. The owner of the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
Maybe we had to find out about that first.
Tell me more about the ferry.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Casima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting to care for the needy and to keep up the friendly relations between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Casima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset. But who could be spreading these lies, she asked the Queen, but the Queen had no answer.
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me? I'm out of a job.
Oh.
A job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks. But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is, or was, the only craft on the island.
Tell me more about Princess Casima.
Ah, such a beautiful child, and so pure of heart. Why, a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. Her mother was the same. The king and queen. They served the islands, not the other way around. Always thinking about the people. Ah, they are sorely missed.
Aww.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit crazy, mind you. Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The inhabitants of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain are the most gorgeous creatures you'll ever see. If you ever get to see them, that is.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Castle of the Crown sure is a beauty. She's the finest palace ever built, I'll warrant.
The chair does not respond.
Got it, really?
What else can you tell me about the land?
Some say that the land of the Green Isles is near the edge of the world, and that the deadly currents are a result of a magnetism that sucks life from this world to the next. Of course, that's just silly talk.
Huh.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The island...
Okay, we're looping now. Let's see if we can take the rabbit's foot.
There's nothing of interest. There's nothing of interest on that particular... There's nothing...
I see you have a rabbit's foot. Has it brought you much luck?
As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Perhaps it will at that. Thank you.
You know what? Good on Alexander that he asked before just taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, we've done
Well,
all
he
we
is
can
a
do here.
prince.
Very true.
Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully
I
he
think
acts
I'll
like
be
a
going
proper
now.
one.
Right?
Thanks for allowing me into your home.
Posh, not at all. It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
The captain?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rodin just put a chair and says, "Don't talk to me."
Yeah. Well, hey, this tells y'all I wasn't lying when I told you this game has a lot of exposition at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because we've been going for about an hour.
Wow.
We
Wait,
haven't,
what?
we haven't been playing for an hour, but the stream's been on for an hour. Yeah, so...
Dang.
We're gonna have to go in that house at some point.
I don't think we can.
If only.
I think maybe the girl might come back out, though.
Old lamps!
Mm.
Shut up.
Good
Oh.
day.
Hello
A
again.
mysterious old man also patronizes the pawn shop. He steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under his hood.
Good day.
Is that the wizard
The
from
old man
before?
just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
The wizard.
From the last
one?
game.
Mordak?
No, the good wizard.
Oh, no, he would talk to us if it was.
Excuse me, merchant,
Moto,
but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's
Ah,
been
see?
gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it.
So we did have to talk to the ferryman first.
It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he
Oh.
died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
That's what the ring is for.
Yep.
Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange for the magic map?
Daventry, are you a king then?
No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just
King Bear.
Alexander.
Well, Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Aww.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels,
Oh,
you
hey.
can come back for your ring. I
Aww.
would hate to see it melted down for gold.
Aw.
And a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you. You are very kind. And I'll remember about the map.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar.
Okay, there's something interesting
The
about...
old man stuffs
Yeah.
the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
Yeah, there's something weird about it. For some reason, this guy gets drunk off of mint. Seconds later in the castle.
So he's Tia.
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you wished. From the pawn shop owner, he just abstained, just reprieved. He just got a magic map. You fool.
Yep, definitely Tia
You've
with
been
mint.
eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that. Yes. Master. Now, what is this about a magic map? With a map, Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly as I can. I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now. Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them...
Okay,
He's gonna lie to the other islands.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess let's check back at the beach. I feel like we can get something, but I think we may have missed something. Oh, the lamp person's gone.
We should have talked to him.
Well, it's old lamps for new. We don't have a lamp.
Well,
He-
no,
he-
we
he's a
could have
traitor.
gotten a lamp.
No, he's a trader.
Hmm.
He trades old lamps for new. Oh, hello.
A nightingale perches on a high branch of the tree. She sings the most beautiful song Alexander has ever heard.
Maybe at some point we'll get that nightingale, that robotic one.
Yeah, well, maybe we will. So let's see, we are. Back to
Is that something on the ground near the grass that's wiggling?
over here?
The island is
Yeah.
covered with broken pieces,
Sorry. No.
rocks above. Alexander has no need. Alexander. The sand is warm to the touch.
Guess we should
Alexander
try
has
that
no-
map.
Wait.
The sand.
Yeah, we can.
Alexander
Oh no,
pulls out his
clouds
magic
here.
map.
Oh lord. Let's see. Ah, we got Isle of the Secret Mountain, Isle of Wonder, Isle of the Crown, and Isle of the Beast.
Well, Isle of the Beast, they said had you couldn't go far in. Wonder was you have to have a certain. Wonder was you had to have a certain type of
Like a sense of humor.
humor.
Yeah.
And then Sacred Mountain had the most beautiful things you'll ever see.
Alright, well, we can travel to any of them, so which one should we travel to?
Beast?
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Go for it. Whee! Here we are.
The dirt path starts at the sea and winds its way off into a densely wooded forest.
I guess let's go in. Oh.
There's
A pond
someone
lies
over there.
across the path. The water boils as if over some magical flame.
Oh,
An
should we
old
save?
abandoned
Because we
hunter's
got...
lamp is hanging on one of the trees.
Oh, hey!
Alexander wonders who might have hunted in these dense woods.
Hunter's lamp. Interesting.
Well, should we save since we've gotten them out?
Yeah. Bush.
Whee!
Right. So it
How
said
do
this
we
thing is
get
boiling.
across? Yeah, I don't think we can get across.
Let's find out.
No, we'll die!
Alexander decides to brave
Yep.
the boiling pond.
We're melting, we're
Realizes a deep
melting.
sympathy for soup vegetables as he learns the true meaning of being in a stew.
Oh, you know, someone wanted to. Someone asked for the Alice voice earlier. I forgot.
It looks like Alexander's in a bit of a stew.
Oh god.
I say, Blush,
Yeah.
Oh no.
would you like to know a fun fact about my nose?
Yeah.
My nose happens to be addicted to cardio.
Cardio.
Yes, it seems it's always running. Ha ha ha!
Oh my god.
Is it deep?
Nanako's free!
A little fawn is feeding on a grassy hillock near the sea.
Oh, we found Alistair.
Oh dear. But
Alexander
yeah,
resists
they
the
tried that
temptation
on
to
me
pet.
last night. That joke.
Alexander
It's the
pulls
worst
out his
joke
magic-
ever.
All right, so that was the Isle of the Beast that we could do right now. So should we go to the Sacred Mountain or the Isle of Wonder?
I feel like Wonder will have less dangers.
Alexander feels a
Yeah.
strange pulling sensation.
Are those clams
One
sleeping?
of the oysters is sitting up in bed
Yeah.
and doesn't look very happy. He seems to be the only
It-
one who can't sleep.
It's an oyster bed.
In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a glint of white.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
Oh.
Something stuck in there?
Hey. What if this book was just so boring that that's why Ali couldn't sell it? What if we bore them to sleep?
Well, we maybe hold on. We
Oh.
may want to get the. Oh, there's something in the wire.
Alexander wades into the sea to get the strange object in the water.
May want to get what
Ocean
now?
currents tug at Alexander's legs. That object is just a bit out of reach.
Darn.
What were we saying, Lohan?
I was gonna say, maybe we need to get the pearl out of the oyster.
Why
Yeah.
don't you let me see if I can help?
No way! No one's looking in my mouth. I hate dentists.
Well, there you go.
Mm.
Shall we try the book?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
Oh. Oh.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Alexander sees nothing of interest on that part of the oyster.
Yields a gilded minnow of precise measurements, 2,069 centidrills by 3,023 and 6/7 puns, not punts, as might be expected. This is not to say, however, in any sense whatsoever, that deviations in mean temperature of 5 or 6 dregs or so
Alexander sees nothing of interest on that.
Bruh.
indicate a fabrication
You're-
or
I
derivation
was off
sufficiently
slightly.
broad enough to exacerbate the conclusions uncovered in due course with regards to the dimensions, consistency, mass, or thickness inherent in the menial suckling grouse.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Hey! You fixed my mouth! It feels great!
The little oyster drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
I would say right now, we are not ready to come back here yet.
Okay. So we can't get that thing in the water?
Alexander wade
You can try, but
the ocean currents.
not at the moment, no.
Alexander is a little busy for that, right? Alexander.
So we did need to go to the other island.
Alexander feels a
Well, it's not so much that we needed to go to there first, because obviously we do need the pearl. Oh, I see a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander is standing on the small sandy cove of a rocky island. Around him, sheer granite cliffs block any further movement north, east, or west. To the south, he is blocked by the sea.
Okay.
Alexander takes the feather.
Huh.
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor. For a moment, he can smell nothing else.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's not good.
Is that writing on the rock?
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Okay, let's take a look. Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. Interesting. I thought I saw.
Maybe he.
There's nothing of
Mm-hmm.
I thought I saw a twinkle in the sand when we got here. But maybe he what?
Maybe he needs to read that book again.
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Alexander.
Okay.
Alexander, the ocean appears.
Okay.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
I think we've done all we can do at the moment. Let's go back to the
Alexander
other
feels a
side.
strange pulling sensation.
Oh, see, it was the sparkle from that. Okay. Let's see, I'm curious if I can go this way at all. Nope. Okay.
I wonder if we go back to the dock, if we can go behind the boat
Ooh,
to that dry area.
it's an interesting thought.
I think we need a rope of some sort. Oh,
Yeah, I'm taking a
he
look
said
now.
it was.
Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb.
Fake thumb.
Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never
Nice.
know when a small bottle will come in handy.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. So obviously we got that, we got the book.
Alexander is carrying an unusually large black feather.
Okay.
Colors of flame burst from the center of the incredibly stinky flower and drip onto its petals. The flower's appearance is as flamboyant as its smell.
Yes.
I was gonna say, could the pearl be to get the ring back?
We can try it. We can definitely try it.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Good day. Yes, Miss Dimple.
Dear.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a
Ooh.
perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, I'm
We
glad you
did it.
didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
So that little sound of like the chimes.
Yeah, the bing.
Yeah, did that mean we did the right thing or no?
Yes.
Cool.
Yay!
So we got our ring back. Yay.
Yes.
That was what the pearl was for.
Yeah, we did it.
So guess we should go
We did
find
it.
something
we
else.
Did it. We did it. Yeah, something in Spanish.
We did it.
Wait,
Wait, 1 second.
Blush, that oyster sounded like Webby to me. What about you?
Webby from the
Oh, dear.
original DuckTales.
Yeah, I could hear it.
so.
Okay.
Oh,
ahead.
can we put that huge feather with the ink?
Like a quill type thing?
Mhm.
You can take a look. Let's see.
There's no reason to use that on the ink bottle.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
But they did say that it seemed empty.
Yeah, but magicians, you never know. It could have been invisible ink.
Yeah.
Okay. I know I keep saying this. I'm going back to the shore because there's supposed to be something there. I know this. There's supposed to be something there.
Do you know what it's supposed to be?
So hang on. Let me take a look. Let me look around when we get back down here.
Because it looks like there's a little black dot next to the one of the pieces of
The
driftwood.
ocean appears calm. The wheel from Alexander's ship floats nearby in the sea. A long plank lies on the beach. Rocks above. Broken. The ocean. The remains of Alexander's sailing ship lie dashed upon the distant shore.
Okay. So. Trying to think of. I think we have to get to our ship. I don't know if we can. Okay, so give me a second. Let's see. Okay, hang on.
You figured out?
I think so. And sorry, I know we were trying to. I seriously do want y'all to try to figure out most of the puzzles, but it's one of those things. It's like I knew something was here and it doesn't seem right. So it's like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see here. There we go.
Alexander pushes the plank to one side. A box has been partially buried under sand.
There we go. Treasure box.
There's nothing of interest. There's nothing. Alexander takes the coin and leaves the ruined box where it is.
We now have
a single gold coin.
Alexander is carrying
Copper
a
coin.
copper coin of Devonry.
Oh.
King Graham graces the front of the coin.
So we will not be buying any custard pies today. But that means we can get stuff from the pawn shop.
Well, what should we get? The bird?
Sure, let's get the bird.
Well, I was just asking because it's that one bird.
Yeah. Give it a partner to sing with.
Give it a mechanical partner.
Good day, Prince
Yeah.
Alexander.
I do love just good day, Prince Alexander. I never get tired of seeing you in my shop.
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is interested in foreign currency. The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of 1 copper. You may make your choice from there.
Alexander looks at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Hey.
I feel like the flute or the flint though would be good too.
Well,
True.
look, I'll tell you this. You said the bird first. Let's go with the bird, and you'll understand something in a
Wait,
second.
hold on. Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, should we have saved first?
I can tell you we're fine. Cause watch.
That mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
So there
I'll
we go.
remember.
Oh.
So we can always trade back the nightingale for one of the later things.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so you're good. But we can save now. Crimson, I believe this is your turn.
Trade? Question mark?
Okay. So I guess let's go make some bird friends, huh?
Hmm.
Actually, let me see here what we got.
Roden and Dash think it sounds like King Julian.
No.
I feel like the bird will help us with the nightingale right here. The flute may help us on one of the other islands.
So I will tell you this, believe it or not, the nightingale has multiple purposes.
Oh.
But I will say real quick, let's go ahead. Oh, there's a ba-ding! I got it right!
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground. The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently.
Just so you know, my light flickered for a second. It is raining outside. I apologize if the power suddenly goes out.
Okay.
The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
Hello, little nightingale. Of what do you sing?
The nightingale only looks at Alexander curiously and continues to sing.
Good.
What's up? Good what?
Could you sing with her with the flute?
I don't believe
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Well, we got the ba-ding, so we did something right.
Yeah.
Hello, little.
The nightingale.
It doesn't say. Oh.
Maybe if we walk near it?
The nightingale looks at Alexander curiously, as though waiting for something.
Oh.
What's he waiting for?
Well, we can give it something.
The mint?
I was gonna say, I don't know if I would want the mint.
Maybe...
Oh, let's see.
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest her. It seems that the nightingale is no lover of the taste of peppermint.
Okay,
Wait
the
a
rabbit's foot?
Okay, what do you think, Blush?
Feather.
Okay, we can try both.
Actually, wait, what's the thing next to the
Alexander
rabbit's
shows
foot?
the object to the bird, hoping to interest her.
Uh,
The
Oh, it's the
nightingale
ring, wasn't
seems
it?
to have
It was
a
the ring.
natural distaste for the rabbit's foot.
I mean, we could try giving the nightingale the ring if you want.
No, I was just thinking, do they like shiny things?
Okay, well, we have the feather. I believe the other nightingale's gonna be too big. We got the
Yeah.
poem.
Oh, the
Maybe.
poem.
Why would Alexander want to...
Bubber.
There's no reason to...
Use that here.
Alexander holds out the poem
A
to the
snake.
nightingale.
Yep. Okay. Oh!
To
Well, there's a
Alexander's
snake.
surprise,
There is a
the
snake.
nightingale swoops down and grabs the page from his hand.
Oh.
The nightingale
snake
flies
is
off
going-
towards the castle with the poem. Where might she be taking it?
The snake's
It's
gone.
just- Yeah, and it had a glint in its eye.
To take the path, Alex... In the distance,
I would bet anything the nightingale just took the poem to the princess.
Yee, hopefully.
Hang on. One second. Hold on one picking minute. Okay. So we somewhat messed up.
Oh?
Wait, what?
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So we're just right back here. That's fine. We are supposed to give it the poem, but not yet.
Oh, okay.
We got to give it something else first.
Oh.
But believe it or not, just to make sure, I was curious to like.
I'm guessing it is the ring we give it.
We could test. Guess we gotta call it back.
Alex... The mechanical... The nightingale...
Yeah, we've heard it all before. Huh. But yeah, but believe it or not, we can always give the nightingale stuff later. Because we have more things that we will be giving to the nightingale. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
So I say we mosey on along.
Mm-hmm.
And, now we can go back to one of the islands.
Okay.
Because we've actually got stuff to move forward at one of the spots that we were at.
Mm.
The magic... Alexander
And believe it or not, it'll be in the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
And I'll say, this is one of the games where you do kind of go back and forth a good bit. The different isles will lead to different areas.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, I'm seeing 2 areas we can go to.
where would y'all like to go?
The side or the jungle?
Up.
5 fierce guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If man it be, then man it dies.
Okay.
Old Tantro, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
Okay.
I'm guessing we use the flower.
Let's go for it.
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Tantro I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, Grovelor, do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Okay.
The Nightingale?
Alexander winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
Aww.
I like how he couldn't hear the ticking of the key, though.
Mm-hmm.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me.
Okay.
Taste, Grump, that we might know.
Oh.
Oh, y'all are not ready for this part. Ah, the tongue! What do we give him?
The mint, yeah, the mint.
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
Grump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet.
I think he sounds like Droopy. Oh.
Trilly dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
Oh, good lord, the hands.
Rabbit. Rabbit's
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
It's not the feather.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
Uh-oh.
Old Bill Batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
Oh no. The feather?
Ink.
Ink.
Alexander
Throw it in his eyes.
the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
Oh. It is invisible ink.
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons
Crimson, you're
do I
right.
sleep with nightly. There's nothing there at all, I say. Enough of this. Let's now away.
Crimson, you were right. It is
Magic
invisible ink. Ah!
Oh, hey, look, the thing's closer.
Alexander did it. He's
Oh,
fooled
yeah.
the guards.
So that's why we had to leave, because we needed the nightingale.
Alexander picks up the object.
Ah.
It appears to be a string of letters.
What?
They say, "Where are you going?"
Huh.
Alexander decides to keep the odd sentence, even though it is incomplete.
Okay, that was big. Let's save. Blush.
Crimson was right.
Okay. So we can go up or right.
Right?
You agree, Blush?
Yeah, we'll go
Okay.
right.
Let's take a look. Oh.
The tail end of this island is a riotous scramble of books, sand, and a spider's web. The tail. Little bees.
There's something
buzz
in the
around
spider's
books
web.
as though the pages were
Yeah.
laden with the sweetest
Wait.
pollen. Maybe they're spelling bees.
Spelling bees!
Oh.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
What a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Oh.
Thank you, I guess.
Charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course.
Let me just
The
grab a
femme
drink.
fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean?
Oh, are you also thirsty, Blush?
You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband.
I am
It would
neither
be
confirming
quite
or
a
denying
horror.
anything.
I mean, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
Why
It
am I
is a
getting
lovely
Lilith
web,
vibes?
But my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! I mean, the loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
What? Bruh, is she about to sing?
No.
It sounds like it.
So I'm guessing this is
Dang
what we were
it.
talking about. Crimson.
That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
A thread is hanging from the otherwise tightly woven web.
Oh.
An intricately detailed
Strange.
spider's web has been spun between a pile of books and a small tree.
Obviously, we need that paper.
Mm.
What do y'all think we should do?
Pull on the web. That one little thing.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Oh.
Oh no! Okay, now go.
Some people
Oh.
like to ask for trouble.
Alexander reaches out
Darn
to
it.
grab the scrap of parchment.
Dang it.
After my goods, are you? What a greedy little man you are.
Oh.
Alexander feels the sharp prick of the Black Widow's teeth. Then, a strange
No.
burning sensation.
No!
So I think you were right, though, Crimson. I think we were just too slow to get it.
So he just died.
That's what you get for preferring that old scrap of paper to me.
Because she bit us.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Why do you think they call her a widow?
Boo. Crimson was right! Again! Okay.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Love. Oh.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
It was love. Let's look at these books.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
Let's take one. Oh!
Hey, hands off the goods there, son.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Hello?
Hello? Is anyone there in the books?
No, there's no one here.
What?
Hello?
No.
I feel like we gotta do something with you, bud.
Maybe pull out a book.
You're the boring one. Can we offer that to him?
There's no reason to use that on a pile of books. That would serve no purpose. That would... There's no reason... That would... There's nothing...
Okay. You know what? Let's come back. Let's go check up the ups. Because why not?
Okay.
Boop. Whee! Oh, we're in a swamp.
Those reeds look different, and there's something in the water.
Thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit.
Milkweed. Hey, what were you saying?
Can we take one of those bottles?
Yeah. Probably. Let's get one.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Okay.
Oh!
Yay!
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
It's a dogwood tree.
There's something in over here near the edge of the screen. It looks like a branch, but it's
right here?
looks like it's got
Alexander sees no point in trying to talk to that stick in the swamp.
Okay. Alright then. I guess let's keep going. Oh. What's all this saying?
There's something on the wall next to
There
the
appears
chair.
to be a hole in the garden wall.
Huh. Whoa.
Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard. Wow, it really is a hole in the wall.
Huh. Oh.
Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir. Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts.
This one looks different though.
Alexander takes a close look at the tomato on the ground. It appears to be darker than those on the vines.
What are you staring
Oh.
at there, boy? Go away, you rootless thing, you! Yeah!
Yep, that tomato is definitely rotten.
Can we take you?
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
Then what are these?
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears.
Oh.
What about the chair? Can we sit in the
An
chair?
elegant padded chair provides a cushy seat from which to enjoy the lively garden. Alexander would love to sit a spell, but he's a tad busy at the moment.
Well, there you go.
Can we go through the door?
Let's see. Oh, hello. I think you'll actually appreciate this place.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, What land lies beyond?
What land? Chessboard land, you knave.
I see. And is Chessboard Land part of the land of the Green Isles?
It is the home of the red and white queens, rulers of the Isle of Wonder, fairest of the islands that owe loyalty to the king of the land of the Green Isles. But perhaps not for long.
What do you mean?
What is the purpose of unity with the great king and queen dead? The princess is worth serving, but the feud with the other isles is strong.
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send a lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
Quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
Except that you just did.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
Oh, hello.
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
Oh dear.
So, Krim,
I guess grab.
What island are we on?
Wonderland.
Yep.
I thought so with the snapdragons, but.
Yep. Oh, we got a scarf. Cool. I guess let's.
I guess we can't go into the land chest.
Nope. Because the knights will try to block us again. So. Oh, we didn't actually look at these blue flowers though. What are these?
Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled. Why, it must be iceberg lettuce.
Oh dear.
Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
What about on the wall? That looks like berries or something.
Those grapes look awfully sour.
There you go.
I feel like we're supposed to do something with that flippin' branch.
I will say, remember what I said earlier, this game has a lot of back and forth. We're not done with this isle, but we are done with this isle for now.
Okay.
Alexander opens the bargain book.
No, I don't want to read that.
Phew, what an incredible...
Okay. Want the map.
Alexander...
Magic map, yay! So, what did we just get?
A shawl?
That was a scarf, but what else did we just get?
Lettuce.
What kind?
Iceberg.
Think that could be useful anywhere?
The boiling water.
Alexander feels a
Boiling
strange
pond.
pulling sensation.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I do like that these are freaking fun little things to be able to
After we do this, should we save?
Yeah, we should. Okay, so let's go ahead. I like the little tomato icon.
The lettuce looks like a
Hoping
rose.
to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable. Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
Oh, I heard a ding.
Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Key.
Oh, so let's take a look at that.
So now we have
Alexander
an old
is
lamp.
carrying an old, battered hunter's lamp.
Yeah.
The lamp is empty.
We should save.
We should. Ramzan, your turn.
Hot.
Well, let's see what we can go up here now.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Curious.
Yeah, no.
I think it's moving. What do y'all think?
I feel like that guy's the other guy again.
What do you think, Blush?
Well, we just saved, so it might... Worth the risk? Yeah,
Gotcha.
Gotcha this time.
Knew it.
Dickens. Oh. Next.
That move was slightly erroneous.
Boo!
Boo.
Ronan, is this where you get your humor from?
Oh my god, it is.
Continues down the path. He gets the strange feeling.
Come on over.
Okay. Oh, there's the twinkle.
Yeah, because... Yeah, the twinkle.
I didn't see the twinkle.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to say there was a twinkle. There's a stone that's slightly different than the others on the path. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Hang on. You're talking about right here?
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason to... There's nothing... Alexander picks up the brick.
Oh, it's a brick, okay.
Come on through, I say. I can show you a path through the forest.
Is there a brick missing?
I don't think so.
This heavily forested isle is dotted with rough granite rocks.
Do we
path
throw
through
the brick at the
woods
stone?
runs through a gated wall here. 2 stone statues stand guard on the gate's lintels. To the north, the path continues on through a hedge of roses and a dainty gazebo. A man tends to a small garden plot on the other side of the wall.
I don't think a brick would do much against a big old stone statue. We can try.
Throwing the brick at the stone archer might scratch his marble, but it
Yeah.
won't stop the archer's vigilant watch over the path.
There we go.
Maybe the lamp? I mean, we did get here.
Look, there's no point in hanging out here all day. I can show you the wondrous castle that lies in the middle of the island. Don't be so timid.
He knew.
The stone archer would undoubtedly shoot Alexander long before he managed to climb up the wall to try that.
Oh, there we go. Alright.
Don't think we have anything, but typically that guy only shows up when we're supposed to do something.
Oh, we got the brick.
Yeah.
And
Can we throw it at him?
I was gonna say, wait, what?
Can we throw it at him?
It's also...
You aren't gonna listen to me, are you?
Oh.
Well, we'll just see about that.
Huh.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
Yeah, sort of like a mermaid earlier.
Oh, there it is.
What, the dancing?
Yeah.
Let's go back to...
Oh, Roden will not confirm nor deny that this is where he gets their jokes from.
So it's supposed to be something here.
Maybe the rabbit or the... That looks like a bow.
Hang on.
Hmm.
We forgot something.
What did we forget?
Alexander doesn't... Alexander...
We gotta go back to the Owl Wonder real quick.
Oh, did we
Alexander
forget to
feels
go back to the
restrained.
books?
No, we forgot to get the letters again. The words that were in the water.
Oh.
Are you sure?
I don't see it in our inventory. Oh, wait. Never mind. Huh. Well then, okay. Well then...
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Oh, the deer's gone.
Yeah, he comes and goes. Huh.
Roden.
What, dare I ask?
What happens if you click the bunny?
Oh, the bunny up here?
Bun bun.
Alexander would look pretty silly diving for that rabbit. There's no way he could catch it with his hands. A rabbit hops about rather fearlessly. It's probably never even seen a human.
Huh.
Yet there was a hunter's lamp.
Yeah, that's weird.
It could have been a dog person like earlier.
Let's see.
Well, that one plant keeps waving in the wind. Nothing else does.
Alexander is standing at the... Alexander... The denseness of the forest makes it inadvisable to stray from the path.
Oh, there you go.
Alexander
Can't help it. Every time Alexander said, I think of Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander feels
Same.
a strange pulling sensation.
Y'all must be thinking that a lot then.
Well,
yeah.
For me, it was earlier in the opening cutscene when Cassima just kept on saying Alexander in the mirror. I specifically was thinking of that bit from Nonstop. It became a TikTok trend for a while, where it was that boom, 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 Alexander, boom, 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 Alexander.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about
Yeah, I've been
words?
thinking it a lot.
There's no reason to use that.
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
Piles of...
Hello?
no!
Are you supposed to use it on
There's
him?
no reason. There's no... Alexander see... There's no reason...
Okay, fine. Fuck.
Frax goes asking if we're gonna see Edgar. I don't think we're going on this game because my name
Alexander
is
pulls out
Timothy.
his magic map.
Oh, I miss Edgar.
Edgar was
I miss
with Rosella's game, not Alex's.
Edgar!
Beautiful son of a witch.
Sweet son of a witch.
Yeah.
So we keep going back and forth, but what'll we do?
It's hard to explain.
Is it random when certain things show up?
It's possible. Just give me a second.
Frax. Edgar!
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is I'm going to go ahead.
Alexander...
Oh dear.
We're gonna go back. Yes, that's right. It was over to the left there.
Alexander feels a
Right there.
Someone says sweet stitch of a glitch.
Okay.
Or glitch of a stitch.
Okay, so let's go back.
Do we need to get one of the other items?
We will for a future thing.
Oh, there's a sign on the wall now.
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Cassima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles."
Bastard.
Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Cassima will be another man's wife.
Well then.
Guess we gotta start moving.
Ali, help!
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible. Without the ferry, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
Boo hoo hoo.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please, choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Alright, what do y'all think?
I feel like it's either the flute or the flint box we need right now. Because we may do the flint box and then put the candle in the lamp.
Well, the way he was talking about how it comes with a candle, I don't think we can just take the candle away from it, because if we need to trade it back in, we would need to trade it with the candle.
Right.
I like your thought on the
What
flute,
you...
though.
Okay.
I'll take the flute.
What do you think?
The
Gosh.
flute? Very good,
I would have
Prince
gone
Alex.
flute.
May its music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Thank you.
I like him. He's nice.
Oh, the shopkeeper? Yeah, he's very nice.
Yeah.
And yet now that
Hi,
we
Angel
have...
Dust. Sorry.
It's okay. And yet now that we have the lamp, we don't have anyone to trade it to.
That's okay.
Hi, Angel Dust. Haven't seen you in a while.
Now.
Alexander
Bro.
Alexander does.
This is bugging me.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, trust me, you'll see it. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay.
I'm seeing it as one of those things where you have to go back like multiple screens for it to actually change anything.
Tall, narrow trees abound. Nearby, the stump of a fallen tree still spreads its roots to the sea.
Okay, one second.
The path.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided...
Phew, what an incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
Okay. This is bugging me now.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a...
Okay. We missed something earlier.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
What did we miss?
We didn't fully look around in the bookstore.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
How fare you, merchant?
Business could be better. Too many people are losing interest in reading these days. It is a sign of the times.
How fare...
Business.
What about the
Alexander
guy in
is
the
standing
sign?
in a cozy little shop. Books of every size and shape line the walls.
Don't worry, we're gonna talk to him.
A crackling... Alexander... Volumes of poetry. These shelves... Assorted These shelves hold a collection of... An antique leather-bound book is displayed on a little stand on the counter. On the elaborate cover is the title, Ye Useful Book of Magic Spells.
How much for that book on the counter, merchant?
It is a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an aardvark in the end, or so I heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life. I tell you what, if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spell book for it.
That's what we needed. This guy. I will wait until Blush gets back. Because this is one of, if not my favorite character in this game.
Oh.
I'm back.
Alright. Get ready to meet Jalo. My favorite character in this game.
Good day, sir.
Okay.
Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation.
Oh,
I'm too
my
worried
God.
about the princess.
I love him!
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and...
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flit mice. You must be Prince Alexander. Cosima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
Why, by a ship now wrecked upon the sand. But you know Cosima? She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed, poor thing. Everyone in the kingdom seems to despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are, and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Jalo. I am clown to the royal court, and had been since the marriage of Casima's parents, King Calipham and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Casima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his plans for Casima.
Ooh.
I'm still living at the Castle of the Crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty. I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Casima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message.
Whoa.
As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion.
What can you tell me about the Wazir?
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul Al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for Al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliphim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Casima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Casima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Casima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. Now I must return to the castle. Look, I don't want to arouse suspicion. I'll try to meet you here again later.
Thank you for the information, Jallo. Be very careful.
I love Jallo. He's so joyful.
I love him.
He just wants to serve his king.
Oh, I love him.
His face is different than what I'm used to, though. This is a slightly remastered version of the game. That's why, because what I'm used to, the pictures are not as extremely detailed. But all the same. Okay, so what we had to do.
Oh, I love him.
What we had to do, Blush. The thing we missed. There was a book on the counter at Ollie's, and we needed to talk to him about the book. Now he's told us we can, if we can find a rare book in exchange, he'll give us it. It's a spell book. As we know from King's Quest 3, Alexander can work a spell or two.
Guys, guess what? What? Stream Kitty's outside the window.
Do you? Now, this is gonna make a lot more sense now, Krim.
Okay.
You see what I'm trying to do here. First,
Alexander.
First, we're gonna go to the Isle
Alexander
of
feels a
Wonder.
strange pulling.
Oh, Krim got a new collar on. She got baby pink. Baby pink now.
Pretty.
So now,
Pretty kitty.
Hello? Is anyone there in the books?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner? All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception,
Tia, that's a
you
microphone.
always should.
Here.
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
I like how, while it is a bookworm, it's clearly a freaking parallel to the "Who are you?"
Mm-hmm.
Grim,
Oh, yes?
can you do me a favor?
Hmm.
Can you read out Rodin's thing about Tia?
Tia, Mother, I am not a baby, but I do love this fabulous color, so I accept it.
Okay then.
Mother.
Mother.
I feel like
Alexander
that's the kind of
pulls
thing
out
Annabelle
his
would say. I am not a baby.
Alexander feels.
Because now that we're here. Hey, what's that?
What was that cleaning?
Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Click it?
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not. Odd-looking you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
You speak strangely, friend.
Strange, my speech is not. Eloquence I speak with.
My God,
But
it's
who
Yoda.
are you?
Okay,
And
Yoda.
why are you here?
Away I fly my home from. Lost I am therefore. As my name too, can you guess not? It's what I do this branch with, and the way I speak of.
What's he doing from the branch?
Hanging?
Give me a synonym.
Hanging, swinging.
Keep going.
Shoot.
Blush, input. What's he doing?
My brain don't work too good. I'm bad at this.
Okay. Obviously, it's an animal-looking creature. Let's say it was a human, and they were only hanging by one hand. What would you say they're doing?
Holding on?
Okay, what else?
Gripping.
Keep going.
Dangling.
Supporting themselves? I don't know.
No. But Blush had it.
Dangling.
He's a dangling participle.
Oh.
So if we give him the words...
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you, I do. Go I with you?
What?
That was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
And
oh no,
have a dangling
Alexander
participle.
pulls out his... Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Yay!
We actually hears Tia's bells, yeah, because she's currently cleaning her face, so she keeps hitting a bell. You being cute.
Look, there's a dangling participle. Look at him.
One end of the creature resembles a miniature dragon, while the other looks like a possum. What a strange-looking fellow.
No. He's cute.
Hello, bookworm. I have something you might be interested in.
Well, what is it this time?
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
Oh.
A most solemn celebration.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now. This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Yay!
Thanks.
And we found a rare book! Back to Ollie! Like I said, plenty of back and forth with this game. Which, to be fair, this one's partially on me, because I should have looked at that the first time we were at
Alexander
Ollie's.
pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange...
Oh god! Oh, you never get used to that.
You think you would.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
Okay.
It has a big R on it.
But not for what you think.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Yeah, because at this point, I'm sure it's been a few years. So let's take a look at our spellbook.
Alexander is carrying a book
They said
from the
it's
bookshop.
been a few months.
The cover says,
Well, no.
Ye
Because remember, the last
Olde
spell he
Spellbook.
cast was on Mananan.
Banana.
Okay, so let's take a look. Okay. Oh, so we got a magic paint spell. Oh! Which means we might need a paintbrush later.
Oh.
So let's see. 1 cup of swamp ooze, river Styx water, and 1 black horse feather.
We have the black horse feather.
Make it rain spell. Make it rain. Few drops of salt water, not from the sea. A vial of sacred water. Falling water. Mix it in a teapot. Add falling water. Okay. Huh. Okay. Charming a creature of the night spell. A skull full of hot oak embers. A bit of sulfur, brimstone. Strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair. Okay.
So we may need hair from that lady at the house.
This is the last page.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. So so we need a cup. Obviously, we need the skull for this one. We need a teapot for this one.
This is the first page.
Yes, I'm aware.
So 1 cup Wampoos, river Styx wire. How do we get river Styx wire? Do we have to die again?
Well, no, because every time we die, it just goes back to we can restore the game.
But there's that tale that the ferryman told us.
The 4th island.
That it's close to the end of the world or something, or the land of the.
Oh yeah.
So.
All right. Well, we don't have a cup, that's for certain. I mean, obviously don't have a skull. But.
So.
Take a look what we got here and let me know what y'all are thinking.
We have the thing of milk.
Right, but that's not for any of the spells. They didn't call for milk.
Oh. Yeah, but you could use the container.
For what though?
It's a glass.
I'll tell you, this game takes things as literal as possible. If it's asking for a cup, we will find a cup.
So we have the feather. We have... Oh, the lamp. It can be a teapot.
Yeah, there we go. A makeshift teapot. So... Prim is going to be very happy. But I won't explain why yet. You will have to wait and see. But I will tell you this. We're going back to the Isle of Wonder.
We have to have tea with one of the queens, don't we?
No, I wish. Now, believe it or not, this is gonna be another one of the things of I overlooked something.
Alexander pulls out.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't think it's I overlooked it. It's,
Alexander.
We couldn't do it yet, but it's related to something you talked about. So, hang on. First off, we're gonna go up north. And then we're gonna go to the west.
Oh, we need a container of the swamp water.
Oh, something tinkled over there.
Alexander would love to. Alexander takes the teacup.
Hey!
I look at the gate, I think pizza.
I so see that. I will say, do y'all remember what these flowers are?
Baby's tears.
You know what you give to a baby?
Milk.
Milk.
There's no reason to. Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
They're jelly.
I'm so confused. Yeah, they're crying, but...
You think we can do anything with that?
Collect the tears.
With what?
The teacup.
The teacup? Not the flute.
There's no reason.
No. Teacup.
Why would Alexander want to put tears in a teacup?
Oh, it wants the pot.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's lamp.
Okay, now real quick, I'm going to stop the crying by going this way. There we go. And now they should have stopped. And I'll tell you why we did that, Grim.
Mm-hmm.
Drops of salt water not from the sea.
Oh.
Right? The game's clever with how they do these things. Obviously, we don't.
So we
have
need the sacred water and the falling water, which the falling water will probably be like from a waterfall.
These will all come in due time. Now, you're right. We do have the cup here, the swamp ooze. We can get from the swamp. However, let's go ahead and take a look through
There
that.
appears to be a...
'Cause why not?
Through the hole in the wall,
his face!
Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard.
The face of the ding.
Wow, it really is a hole in the wall.
He moves every time.
Yeah.
Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
You think there's a way we could calm him?
The flute?
The book is...
I wasn't even on the book. What?
May I have this dance?
Aww. Yeah. Give it a girls. Look at the snapdragons are like little castanets.
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them.
This might come in handy, actually.
While the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
So we got a hole in the wall.
Cool.
That's going to come in handy later.
We were able to get it, so I'd hope so.
Yeah. Now then, shall we try to get some swamp ooze?
Sure.
This looks like a nice little patch right here, huh?
A mushy swamp lies just off the path. It doesn't look like very good swimming.
Wonderful. So let's go ahead.
I'm guessing we collect it and then the thingy starts talking to us.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing?
Yep.
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp sludge!
He's right, you know. But he could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
Nobody asked you! Be quiet!
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Okay, so that's swamp sludge. We want ooze.
Right. So
I guess...
Let's talk to the bump.
Who are you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best.
She did not! That is absolutely not true!
He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout. And that on yours truly.
Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity!
Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes. If only I could turn the tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see, I'm a mere bump on a log and must be content with my lot.
Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw! Just shut up!
You see how he is?
Very mean.
Do we throw the rotten tomato at him?
You can try it.
There's no reason to leave that.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he?
Hey! Hey! What you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you! The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this!
No! Not into the swamp!
He's getting out of the way.
Oh shit, he's calling it out! Hey!
Hey, okay.
Hey, that's...
I give up. Jeez, sorry.
Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry.
Aww.
You mean it? Really? Brother.
Brother.
Aww.
Stick in the mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
Well, now we can get the swamp ooze off of Bump in the Log.
That's right. All through helping, fighting family. It's all about family.
Alexander fills the teacup with the swamp ooze.
Now, I will say this. We're going to talk to the tomato real quick.
How are you finding your new surroundings, Rotten... Mr. Tomato?
Can't you see I'm snoozing? All right, you done good. Now, go play in the street or something. Yeah.
Yeesh.
I don't know why, but that makes me laugh. All right. So, believe it or not, for now, we have done everything on the Isle of Wonder. And you know what that means.
Going back. Yeah.
Lush, your turn.
Don't know.
Done. All right.
Someone said, I'm scared to ask who's their mother.
What if it's the dogwood tree?
Oh, dear.
I apologize for this joke. This is such a horrible joke. Well, it would make sense if it was the dogwood tree. That stick in the mud seems like a real son of a bitch.
Ouch.
I'll see myself
Alexander pulls out.
Okay.
And with that, we leave the island.
Right, yes, with that. It's a wonder why we're even still here. It's so bad.
Okay, so we're to the Isle of the Beasts.
Okay. Now,
Alexander feels a...
we've actually done our job with the, well, no, because the archer's still there. But we've done our job with the flute. We don't need the flute anymore.
Trade.
Yes. Now, I think it's safe to say we should go for the tinderbox. Because while we have a spell for paint, we have no idea how we're even going to get Styx water, so there's no point in having a paintbrush if we can't use it.
Mm-hmm.
Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Cool.
And we've already gone what, two,
Good day,
at least
Prince
one
Alexander.
of the ingredients for the other one?
Yeah, we've got... I believe we have at least one ingredient for every spell. Here, I'll take a look.
The book is used...
Let's see. We got the swamp ooze.
And the black horse feather, but we can't get the other.
Right, and we do... If
need
we've learned
secret.
anything from the first one, we have to do it in the proper order. Oh, actually, it looks like we could stir it with... Yeah, no, see, add sticks water to swamp ooze in cup. So yeah, so can't do anything with that yet. Let's see. Few drops salt water, not from the sea. We got that. Sacred water and falling water. Okay, we'll get those eventually. Charming creature of the night spill. Skull full of hot oak embers. We don't have that yet. Or sulfur / brimstone. Or a strand of pure hearted maiden's hair. So let's go. Bring the flute back. This game's really in depth, though, huh?
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
I do love this. Like, we just gave you the flute. I think I'll take the flute.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
Make sure to swipe left.
Oh dear.
That totally won't date this episode. Okay. Yeah, so... Well, obviously we can't really go further into the Isle of the Beast. But...
Well, we could have gone to the house and see if the lady comes out again.
Yeah, we can. Let's take a look. I would say there will probably only be one moment. Oh, there she is.
Looking at the serving girl reminds Alexander of the years he spent as a slave under the evil wizard Mananan. He wishes there was some way he could help her. She looks very shy and nervous as she tends her roses.
Maybe he can talk to her?
Are you out here again? Have you finished the chores I gave you?
Yes, stepmother. The house and the stables are clean.
Then start polishing the silverware! Do I have to tell you everything?
Yes, stepmother. Right away.
Alexander is greeted with silence.
So sad.
Well, we're
Such a
definitely
bitch.
supposed to do something with her, but
Yeah.
very limited time.
Well, I could say the wedding thing, there's not really a time limit on that. There is something that comes later that does have an actual in-game timer.
Oh.
And that will probably be the only time I actually am like, okay, quick answer, what do you think we gotta do? And we're gonna go for it. But, we'll know that when we get to it. So let's head back to the map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
So, yeah, we're done with the Isle of Wonder for now, because the only thing that we had left there to do is help the queens decide who should have the lump of coal and who should use the egg.
But they said that beast stole their thing.
Yeah, but the beast is also blocked off by the stone archer.
Mm-hmm.
So to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Hooray. And we are gonna save. Hang on. We're gonna save Crimson.
magic question mark?
Does this look like
There
this one?
appears to be something.
Huh. Now, interesting. It looks like some of the letters are different.
Mm-hmm. What happens if we press the elevate?
Elevate? Oh!
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Okay.
There appears to...
Okay. Flush, any thoughts?
Hmm.
Oh, I just got an idea.
Good.
Door.
Nothing happens.
Darn.
There appears to be some...
I will say, I have a good hint, at least for blush, if y'all get stumped. Anything?
Any ideas, Blush?
Hmm.
If not, I can give you a hint.
Um. Rise.
Nothing happens.
I thought if it goes up.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get... Nothing... There appears...
Maybe it has to be specific ones.
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
Hey! It's like a word find. I'm not gonna lie, you wanna know what my clue would have been?
Alexander stares with
What?
wonder. That's quite a way to
WWCD.
welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
What would Cthulhu do?
Cthulhu is going to rise.
Okay, this is where it gets tricky.
Oh, you've got to be really exact.
And you can fall, because like...
Please don't show us him falling.
Yeah, we don't want to see that.
If they do, it won't be graphic. Oh, we got more.
There's another.
Yep.
I don't like these.
There's something we've had enough of in these games. It's precarious freaking trails.
Alexander
and
examines
steps.
the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Master of Language will...
A master of languages will...
I will say this. This is not going to be helpful to us. Do you want to know what this is right here?
Oh, it's like an alphabet.
It somewhat is, but it's also a really dick move on the part of the programmers.
Why?
We're pretty decently through this game, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is copyright protection.
Oh.
This far into the game.
Huh.
So if it was the 90s and you had a pirated version and you don't have the manual, you cannot get past this part.
Oh my god.
Not without a lot of trial and error. So thankfully, I actually
That's
do have...
fucking genius.
Yeah, I do have what it is here.
Okay.
So, let's see. Third and fourth from the left in the third row. Wait, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, it won't let me save. Fuck. Okay, third and fourth from the left in the third row. Oh, no, third row. Wait, which one's considered the third row?
I don't know.
I'd go from the tallest one to the bottom, so that one. That one. 2. Yeah. That's how I'd do it.
Okay. Third from the left in the fifth row. And the far right.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Now, like I said, you were right, Blush. There was a in the manual. There's like a little chart for a cipher for it.
Oh!
And it
That's
was
genius.
The master of languages will soar.
Soar.
Yeah, and there's a
Okay.
reason they say that. We're almost there.
That precarious turn.
Oh, that's nothing. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna save. I'm just gonna call this one. Watch these. Yeah. Because let's see. Oh. Not what I was trying to do.
Oh. Next.
That wasn't a very logical step.
Okay, it's not actually doing it. Oh, yeah, there's one more on here. So let's see here. Okay, so they may have changed it for this one. In the original version of the game, he would actually kind of fumble a little bit and go, "Oh, wait a minute." So they made it like even more precarious.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff. 4 plain stone buttons have been carved into the cliffs. One may need to read about the logic cliffs in the guidebook to the land of the Green Isles in order to
that's
understand
great.
these stones.
Yeah, see, like that's great.
4 plain...
I got it. Okay. So, again, I got this one too.
Twisted Wolf said, also, Blushy, I was sad when I accidentally killed you yesterday. I was like Darth Vader when he found out Padme died.
No.
No.
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
Oh no!
Oops!
Oh no! Ivy Roman.
Okay, so I'll tell you what the issue was. Blush, I pulled the same thing I did in Poppy.
Wait, what?
I pulled the same thought that I did with Poppy. Where it has here the numbered buttons.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face.
But the number is supposed to be the order it's pressed, not the number of button. Because it's... I read it as 3142. No, it's 3142. So it should be...
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
What?
Oops!
Okay. I'll try that again. Okay.
Maybe we should save, like, right below it.
Yeah, just so we don't have to go up to these a lot. I agree.
Whose turn is it for?
Save now, risk doing it again.
Alexander.
Okay, so let's see
Alexander. Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
No?
Okay, it says 3142. Click on the buttons in this order from left to right. 3142. Okay, let me try it again.
Alexander.
Oh, okay. Now, I guess what's confusing me here is...
You had it right until that last one.
So.
Alex.
It's whenever you click that third button.
Right.
Do it without that.
Alexander.
Huh.
Alexander. Alexander.
Oops.
Okay.
What? God damn it.
Hi. You okay?
Okay, so let's see. Hang on. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on.
Alexander examines the strange
I found
etchings
another one that
in the
actually
face
has
of the
the
cliff.
actual puzzle. This makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Next puzzle gives us 4 circles, and a clue is given by the manual with a riddle. 4 men standing in a row. Third from the left, and down you go. The rest in order, you move on. The youngest, oldest, and second son.
Nothing happens. Alexander examines
Maybe the
the
other way
strange
around.
etchings in the face of the cliff.
So do 4, 1, 2.
Youngest, oldest.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as
Oh, yeah, 'cause that
more
would be the
steps
oldest. So,
emerge
yeah,
from
okay,
the
there we
granite
go.
cliffs.
Yay! It helps when you actually have the riddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once we get up to the next part,
I'm
we'll
saving.
save.
Yeah, because believe it or not, there is still one more puzzle.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna go back to the other page that had the actual riddles, because I like that. You know, he's got incredible balance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to it.
Hi, Ronan.
And you know what? I think I'm just gonna resave it under that file. Because it works.
Yeah.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Okay. Here we go. Here's another one.
Sacred 4.
Yep. Once again, just going to the manual, looking for the term Sacred 4. I find it and go back to... Okay, so... Okay, so... This one I'm gonna go back because this one actually had it. Okay. Fourth from the left in the third row. So 1, 2, 3. Fourth from the left. Fifth and sixth from the left in the fourth row. In the fourth row. So
The
3, 4, 5.
the last no.
What
It
do you mean?
I think it's the last two in that row.
The thing I'm looking at says fifth and
1,
sixth.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Second letter from the bottom.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the
Okay.
granite cliffs.
Sorry, someone sent me a message saying it's the last two in that row, so.
That's fine. I will say that does kind of fall in a backseat game, though. Please be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know y'all were trying to be helpful because, you know, copyright protection and all that. I can assure you I bought this game. I can show you the place I bought it from.
Okay.
But,
Sorry.
there you go. But guess what? We're not done yet.
We're not?
One more time! This
Better
actually,
say.
this actually is the last one.
Okay. Can we name this one? How tall is this mountain?
I suppose.
I would have gone, meh. How tall is this? Meh.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Alright. All silence, cry the noble boulders.
Okay.
Now let me see what the other one says about this.
Is this another selection, like crossword
It's
thingy?
not a crossword
Word
thingy, but
find.
it is another one where we have to find them. We have to find specific word.
Well, if the last one like this was rise,
Uh-huh. What do you think?
what are we doing?
What are we doing?
We're ascending.
The stone
Was only
beneath
sand.
Alexander's feet
Wait, what?
trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Oh.
Yeah, we ascend. Good call.
Good job, hun.
Yay!
I was trying to think like a smart person and it worked.
Yay!
My English teacher would be very happy with me.
Yay!
There you go, Mrs. Phillips. We shall ascend.
And oh, hello, random old woman.
Oh!
How the hell did you get up here?
Yeah, how the fuck?
Alexander finds himself finally at the top of the cliffs. Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
We save?
Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Finally made it.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight.
Ah, there we go.
You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush.
Yeah.
No.
I think this is another one of the.
I mean, she's
Yeah.
fine, though.
Yeah, but it feels like the mermaid again.
Wind. Try some.
No.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Just wait and see what happens.
Too close to Deadly Nightshade, anyway.
Trust me. Think of what I'm offering you.
Nightshade?
We won't fall for your tricks, vile woman.
Damn you,
We won't fall for it. We won't fall for
You
it.
offend me. I try to help you and you insist on being rude.
You being rude, we're just standing still.
I guess to be fair, it could be considered we're staring at her.
All right then. Stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You human.
Human?
Yeah, I know. You tell her.
Odd.
You tell her,
The
Tia.
old woman just disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Perhaps those berries are even more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
Why did they specifically say you human?
Ah.
Very curious. Now then.
There's a natural opening in the rock near the nightshade bush.
Should we take a look?
Sure.
Seems dark in there, though. Let's use our
Light the
tinderbox.
candle.
Tinder
It
box.
feels exactly like a tinderbox.
Bruh.
There's no need for extra. That would serve no. Alexander sees. That would.
Bruh.
The pawn shop's tinderbox is slightly battered, but in reasonably good shape. The tinderbox contains a candle, as well as some flint and tinder. It feels. Alexander crawls through the small opening in the rock. Alexander
can't light
finds
it.
himself in a dark cave.
Something in the back.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it. Dead end. Nothing that way.
There's that small hole.
Alexander sees nothing.
Come on.
Alexander crawls
there we
through
go.
the opening in the rock.
There we go.
The lighting in this part of the cave is better. Alexander extinguishes the candle's flame and places it back in his pack. A plant grows on the grassy ledge. Smells like peppermint.
Hey.
Alexander takes a few leaves from the plant. As he does so, a strong smell of peppermint is released. Ah.
So this is where the
Mint.
peppermint comes from.
Apparently.
Alexander crawls back into the first room of the cave.
We didn't want to exit the cave?
That's a wall.
Alexander can't see a thing.
Yeah, believe it or not, we do have to go back out the way we came.
Alexander takes... Alexander feels... Alexander crawls back through the passage to the top of the cliffs.
All right.
Okay, so do we want to try the door?
Well.
Huge doors are set into the solid rock of the mountain.
I'm just gonna take a look.
The huge doors are locked tight.
All right then.
Somebody obviously wants to keep something out or something in.
Bum bum bum. I guess let's head up here. Oh, hello.
Look, an intruder! Hold! How did you get up here, human?
I climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece.
Huh.
But we will not display such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
So they're saying the queens from the Isle of Wonder stole something from them?
Mm-hmm.
It seems odd.
With what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach the city of the winged ones?
I found a walkthrough.
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord. I meant no harm.
The cliffs of logic. It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel. It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice.
Oh, fuck!
Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in
Ancient
regards
Greece.
to your fate? The oracle or the crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of
T
exceeding
is watching,
danger.
by the way.
You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
I am ready.
Very well. My guards will take you there now. You seem courageous enough, but the catacombs will determine how brave you really are.
So we have Alice in Wonderland, Ancient Greece, and something else.
Why did you tell Lord Azure you were ready and willing to face the catacombs? No one is ever ready, and only a fool could be willing.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die?
Oh,
to
shit.
not fight this plague on your own people?
Bravery and suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough, when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
We shall see. Thanks for the escort.
We only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
Ooh.
Bitch.
You guys must be fun at parties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
The catacomb's entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards.
Wonderful.
It seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
Okay.
Oh, we can get the skull.
Huh. Let's take a look
Niches
here.
in the wall form stone burial beds. Ancient bones lie crumbling on the unyielding rock. Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
Well,
Darn, so we can't get it.
or at least not for that one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. Blush.
Prick. Meow. Prick. Meow.
Okay. So, should we go up or left?
Let's go up.
Mm.
It's shorter.
Oh my god. I can't fight the logic.
I guess
It's good logic.
going north.
We're not gonna check the burial thingies in each of the rooms.
No, I feel like it's gonna be like stand out if something's different.
Okay.
There might be a twinkle or something.
Up or right? It's too right. It's taller.
Yeah. Yeah, that's too right.
That looks different.
Yeah.
Alexander The doorway is
Nope.